Hello everyone and welcome to the 2023 Virtual Tomodachi Gala. I'm your co-host Brady Wakayama from King 5 News.
And I'm Kisa Nishimoto, Program Manager at Microsoft and Miss Seafair 2010.
Well, Kisa, as you know, this virtual gala is the biggest fundraiser of the year for the J, so we truly appreciate all the support and for all of you for joining us today.
To keep the love flowing, we invite you to donate to the JCCCW. Simply go to our website at jcccw.org and press the donate button. You can do this after this awesome program.
And at the end of the program, we will have a live auction of a beautiful calligraphy scroll and sushi experience at Sushi Kashiba. We'll also draw the lucky winner of a trip for two anywhere Alaska flies, so stick around.
Here to kick things off is Seattle Kokon Taiko under the direction of Stan Shikuma.
Now that's a great way to get the heart pumping. Thank you so much to Seattle Kokon Taiko.
That was great. I really love Taiko. Now, we'd like to take a brief moment to thank our very generous sponsors that are making tonight's program possible. Our platinum level sponsors, Bellevue Children's Academy and Yuka Shimizu. Costco, Jeff and Sachi Nita. Our gold level sponsors, Amazon, Larry Blackstock and Lori Matsukawa. Budokan Judo Dojo. King 5 Television, Mitsubishi Corporation Americas, Uwajimaya, Frank and Penny Fukui.
Our silver level sponsors, Consulate-General of Japan in Seattle, Gobo Enterprises, Mike and Tsuchino Forrester, Umpqua Columbia Bank. And our community sponsors, Asian Counseling and Referral Service, Doug's Linwood Mazda, International Community Health Services, Japan Business Association of Seattle, Michi North, Megumi Preschool, Yutaka and Tazue Sasaki, Moss and Anna Tahara, Dr. Homer and Barb Yasui, Susie Kumasaka, Suzanne Hitman, Dean and Gloria Lung Wakayama, Steven Shigaya, Mayumi Kirschmer, Kurt Tokita.
And for individuals donating $100 or more, your names will appear at the end of this program. Thank you so much. Next up, a welcome from the Executive Director of the J, Karen Yoshitomi.
My name is Karen Yoshitomi. I'm the Executive Director here at the J. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Kashibas for agreeing to accept this year's Tomodachi Award and to share with you why we are honoring them. The Kashibas are an amazing couple. Shiro Kashiba is an Edo-Mai sushi chef who has remained true to his craft as a culinary artist his entire career. Traditionally, ingredients for Edo-Mai sushi are simple and locally sourced. Shiro brought this type of sushi from Tokyo to Seattle. Thanks to him, sushi is no longer a foreign word in America. But the real magic is how he treats people who sit at his sushi bar. Shiro creates a welcoming and easygoing atmosphere where long-time and first-time customers are treated like extended family. Seats in front of his spot at the sushi bar are always hard to come by and require reservations well in advance. The secret to his success is no secret at all. It comes from his focus on the customer and the knowledge that each encounter is special and can never be repeated. Ritsuko, Riki Kashiba, is a visual artist. She has been a practitioner of Shodo for over 40 years. Shodo is an ancient form of artistic handwriting that requires discipline and skill. The artist must focus the mind, control movement, and allow the characters to flow from their mind, through their body and brush, onto the rice paper, reflecting the spirit of the artist. As a member of Beikoku Shodo Kenkyu Kai, Riki has taught new and continuing students for over 25 years. Both disciplines, as practiced by the Kashibas, have introduced the Japanese aesthetic and culture to countless people over the decades. Together, they nurture the body, mind, and spirit. Thank you, Shiro and Riki, for being our Tomodachi awardees and for joining the J's growing circle of friends and allies.
There's so much that the Japanese Cultural Center does to keep the community tied together, and I just appreciate the fact that they offer classes and do community work here and just keep it alive for the next generation.
Yeah, I came like a Sunday. I could make a Friday, Saturday, but they still had something treasure. I'm so happy. Just like my heart beats, and then like a hometown here. I wanna just buy all.
So I'm 84 years old and stories have changed my life. So, all together, you're included. I'm counting on you to keep us moving forward and with good stories and good learning. Maybe we can make America a good home.
Last year, we made a lot of improvement on our curriculum, and now we have 2 different adult courses with very different approaches, which increased our student enrollment quite a bit.
What a jam-packed year that was. And our programs continue to attract people from throughout the state, nation, and Japan too. To keep supporting programs like these, please make a donation to the J after this program. Just go to our website, jccccw.org. You can make a bid for our calligraphy and sushi experience. The live auction will happen immediately after this video program. Thanks so much.
And we'd also like to welcome our friends who are joining us on the internet, which allows us to stay connected through programs from the J, whether it's language classes or cultural programs.
Later in this program, we will honor iconic sushi chef Shiro Kashiba and his wife, calligraphy artist Ritsuko Riki Kashiba, with our Tomodachi Award.
But first, greetings from Seattle's first Japanese-American mayor, Bruce Harrell, as well as a longtime supporter of the J, King County Executive Dow Constantine.
Hello, I'm Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell, and I'm excited to welcome you to the 2023 Tomodachi Gala, hosted by the Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Washington. This is an incredible event that will bring our people together to uplift and celebrate our Japanese and Japanese American community. The Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Washington does important work to ensure our city's Asian American community remain connected with each other and helps preserve Japanese culture and traditions in our city. I'm very pleased that acclaimed sushi chef Shiro Kashiba and calligrapher Ritsuko Kashiba will be honored this year for their contributions to our community and receive the 2023 Tomodachi Award. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to sign a 48-star American flag to remember and honor the many Japanese Americans who were unjustly incarcerated during World War II, including my mother and her siblings who were interned at Minidoka. While reminding us of a painful period in our history for many Japanese Americans, this flag also ensures that the resilience of our elders lives on today. That same spirit of perseverance is present in Seattle's Japanese American community. Our vision for One Seattle is a city that comes together to celebrate our diversity as our strength. As Seattle's first Asian American mayor, I want there to be no doubt that the city is committed to being an inclusive and welcoming place for all. On behalf of the City of Seattle, we are proud to be home to the Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Washington and hope that Tomodachi Gala is a time to come together to celebrate this organization and our great community. Thank you, and together we are building One Seattle.
Good evening. I'm King County Executive Dow Constantine, and it is an honor to join you tonight for the Tomodachi Gala. I want to start by thanking the Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Washington for all that you do. The center means so much to so many families, including my own. This is also a special year for the organization, celebrating its 20th anniversary as a cultural center, and the historic campus celebrating its 110th anniversary. It's an honor to be here tonight to support your work. I'd like to congratulate tonight's joint winners of the Tomodachi Award, acclaimed sushi chef Shiro Kashiba and accomplished calligrapher Ritsuko Kashiba, husband and wife who met as classmates at Seattle Central College. Shiro, who opened Seattle's first sushi bar, was appointed in 2019 as Goodwill Ambassador of Japanese cuisine by the Japanese government. He has been called Seattle's Grand Sushi Master and the grandfather of Seattle sushi. Ritsuko is an artist and teacher who has earned the highest levels of calligraphy certification and recognition. She also promotes this traditional art at community events. Congratulations to you both, and thank you again to the Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Washington for everything you do for the people of our community.
Well, thank you, Mayor Harrell and Executive Constantine. And you know, Mayor Harrell and his wife Joanne were actually special guests at a performance earlier this year at the Seattle Rep.
It featured readings from Omoide, a writers group celebrating more than 30 years of creativity at the J. There was also a performance of an original musical piece by Paul Kikuchi in consultation with members of Omoide. Omoide means memories, as the writers strive to capture memories of the wartime incarceration and the Japanese-American experience.
Chuck Cotto, Margaret Yasuda, Delutita, if you're watching us here, look what we started 30 years ago around my kitchen table.
They could not speak of it, only bear with it, for the sake of the children, for the sake of us all.
Our house was in the center of a rail yard, a boxcar. No hot running water, no electricity, no bathroom or toilets.
After the war ended in October 1945, the family decided to return to Seattle, but found that we did not have a place to live. Ms. Kaiser and her friend, Yuri Yasaki, found us a classroom at the Hunt Hotel located at Weller and Rainier Avenues.
Just for fun, we made a little hole no larger than a dollar bill between our units. Kazuko would ring a bell and I would scurry under the cot and we would laugh and giggle and pass things through the hole. On the day we were leaving camp, my mother, who was a neat person, was sweeping the floor trying to leave a tidy room. She moved the beds and she found a hole, and I will never forget her yelling and screaming at me in Japanese about how shameful it was to damage property that wasn't mine.
To me, being Japanese means the struggles my ancestors have faced are a part of me, and the values and lessons they've learned have been passed on to me. I carry those memories and am making my own as well. It's a part of me that I can use to go through life in the most positive and meaningful ways. And because of the relationship I have with my grandma and my mom, to me, home is a place where I can embrace my Japanese heritage to the fullest. Home is where I can be proud.
And if you want to share the history of the Japanese experience in the US, please consider donating to the JCCCW. Simply go to our website after this program and press donate at the www.jcccw.org.
And after this program, stay online for our live auction of poetic calligraphy by Riki Kashiba and a dining experience at Sushi Kashiba. We'll also draw the winner of a trip for two anywhere Alaska flies. Thank you so much to Alaska Airlines for this amazing prize.
And now, a special greeting and presentation by Consul-General of Japan, Hisao Inagaki.
Thank you. 在シアトル日本国総領事の稲垣久夫です。I'm Hisao Inagaki, Consul-General of Japan in Seattle. 本日はこのような素晴らしい集まりにご招待いただき、誠にありがとうございます。J がさらなる大成功を収めることを心からお祈り申し上げます。Thank you for inviting me to participate in such a wonderful gathering today. I wish the J another year of great success. この機会に私から日米、日ワシントン州関係の発展に貢献されてきたお三方に総領事表彰を差し上げたいと存じます。On this occasion, I would like to present the Consul General with commendation to three people who have contributed to the development of the Japan-US and Japan-Washington state relations. First, I would like to recognize the great contributions of Ms. Aki Sogabe. Ms. Sogabe started her career as a professional kirie paper cutting artist after moving to the United States in 1978. She is now a highly acclaimed kirie artist who has been involved in many public art projects in Washington State. Her works featured at Pike Place Market commemorate the contributions of Japanese farmers to the market from the turn of the century until World War II. Ms. Sogabe has also contributed to the preservation of Japanese American history by creating kirie works depicting the life of Japanese Americans at the Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Washington, then called the Hunt Hotel, after their return from the World War II internment camps. At the time, I would like to invite Ms. Sogabe to the podium to receive the Consulate-General's commendation for her many years of service at the community and for her contributions to promoting Japanese culture in America.表彰状、曽我部明子殿。貴殿は我が国とワシントン州との相互理解及び友好親善に寄与し、その功績顕著なものがあります。ここに新人なる敬意を表するとともに表彰します。令和5年6月1日、在シアトル日本国総領事、稲垣久夫。And English version. Certificate of Commendation by the Consulate-General of Japan in Seattle, presented to Ms. Akiko Sogabe, in recognition of your contributions and distinguished achievements in promoting mutual understanding and friendship between Japan and the state of Washington. You are hereby presented with this award on the first day of June in the 5th year of Reiwa 2023. Inagaki Hisao, Consulate-General of Japan in Seattle.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
Next, I would like to recognize the great contributions of Mr. Frank Fukui and Mrs. Penny Fukui. Frank and Penny Fukui supported the activities of the JCCCW at its inception by donating office equipment in 2003. They also made a sizable donation for the creation of the center's Kintsugi Garden. They have actively participated in and contributed to the annual Tomodachi Gala since 2008. Both have also made significant contributions to other Japanese American organizations such as Densho, JCCCW, Nikkei Concerns, now Cairo Northwest, and NBC. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. and Mrs. Fukui to the podium to receive the Consulate-General commendation for their many years of service to the community and for their contributions to promoting Japanese culture in America. Mr. and Mrs. Fukui. 表彰状、フランク・フクイ&ペニー・フクイ殿。貴殿は我が国とワシントン州との相互理解及び友好親善に寄与し、その功績顕著なものがあります。ここに新人なる敬意を表するとともに表彰します。令和5年6月2日、在シアトル日本国総領事、 稲垣久夫。And English version. Certificate of Commendation by the Consulate-General of Japan in Seattle, presented to Mr. Frank Fukui and Mrs. Penny Fukui, in recognition of your contributions and distinguished achievements in promoting mutual understanding and friendship between Japan and the state of Washington. You are hereby presented with this award on the second day of June in the 5th year of Reiwa, 2023. 稲垣久夫, Consulate-General of Japan in Seattle. Congratulations. It's beautiful. This.
Thank you, Consul General Inagaki, and congratulations to Aki Sogabe and the Fukuis.
And the Fukuis are one of many sponsors that make this event a major success year after year, so we'd like to acknowledge them again. Our platinum level sponsors, Bellevue Children's Academy and Yuka Shimizu, Costco, Jeff and Sachi Nita. Our gold level sponsors, Amazon, Larry Blackstock and Lori Matsukawa, Budokan Judo Dojo, King 5 Television, Mitsubishi Corporation Americas, Uwajimaya, Frank and Penny Fukui.
Our silver level sponsors, Consulate-General of Japan in Seattle, Gobo Enterprises, Mike and Tsuchino Forrester, Umpqua Columbia Bank. And our community sponsors, Asian Counseling and Referral Service, Doug's Linwood Mazda, International Community Health Services, Japan Business Association of Seattle, Michi North, Megumi Preschool, Yutaka and Tazue Sasaki, Mas and Anna Tahada, Dr. Homer and Barb Yasui,
Susie Kumasaka, Suzanne Hittman, Dean and Gloria Lung Wakayama, Stephen Shigaya, Mayumi Kirchmer, Kurt Tokita.
For several years, the Bellevue Children's Academy has supported the JCCCW. Their CEO tells us why.
Hi, my name is Yuka Shimizu, the founder of the Bellevue Children's Academy and Willows Preparatory School. Congratulations to Shiro-san and Rikin-san for receiving the Tomodachi Award. You are such a great friend and an inspiration to all of us. Personally, I especially appreciate your support to Urasenke Tankokai and Japan Fair.
Hi, I'm Kenta Sueyoshi from the Japan Fair office. Shiro-san, thank you for your support and participation in past Japan fairs. We're excited to be back in person at the Maiden Power Center this year on July 8th and 9th. We look forward to seeing you there.
And now the highlights of our program, presenting the recipients of the J's Tomodachi Award.
The Tomodachi Award recognizes people and organizations who support positive relations between the US and Japan. The JCCCW is proud to introduce you to this year's Tomodachi awardees, Shiro and Ritsuko Kashiba.
So I really introduced new Edomae sushi in Seattle because we have a beautiful Puget Sound. We have a lot of fresh new seafood.
I would like to show a Japanese, one of the arts, the calligraphy, to the Pacific Northwest people so that they can be more familiar with it. And also, so I like to show how to the brushes and ink and matching with the papers and everything.
I have been here almost 50 years, and I started Edomae style sushi to serve local seafood. So this area, Workplace Market, there are so many visitors from all over not only Seattle, world. That time I have a chance to introduce a new Edomae Seattle style sushi. I'd like to show everybody.
Food, culture, and calligraphy, and of course tea and flowers. Everything is related to the Japanese culture from long time ancient. As you get older, you really like to be more into it. Not only the front is the fancy stuff, but if you go more deeply, you learn more stuff.
Still, customer enjoy. That's the most important. I'm lucky that they give me that kind of award, But still, I really like to customer happy to eat of Japanese culture. Yes.
Congratulations to the Kashibas. Stick around. After this program, we'll be auctioning off live a calligraphy scroll and a dining experience with the chef himself.
And we'll be drawing the winner of tickets for 2 anywhere Alaska flies. A special shout out to our raffle sponsor, Alaska Airlines, which donated 2 round-trip tickets anywhere Alaska flies.
And it's not too late to give. Just head to our website, jccccw.org. Thanks, everybody.
And now we will go live to our raffle drawing as well as our auction for the calligraphy and sushi experience.